Go.
And we're live.
And we're live.
Yeah. So, also it's been some time since you and I have talked. I mean,
Yeah.
we maintain ourselves on the phone, but digitally, through Discord. We're doing this
We share consciousness.
basically. And due to happening events, you've been at school. Where do you go again?
BMT University.
And I am, just a plebeian over here trying to do my own thing.
Yeah.
But you had to get yourself out of school, right? Because they closed it, or because
So the situation is like this. They didn't exactly close. Like, it's not like they put down the gates and there's like a big bubble around it. No, it's the way they describe it is that like they cut off classes.
Mm-hmm.
And they cut off any place of gathering, so any studying places, the library.
The library. It's gone.
Anywhere that we can study a lot,
mm-hmm.
and excluding, of course, the dining halls and anywhere there's food.
Yeah.
But other than that, they closed it down, except for, like I said, the dining halls and also the dorms.
Yeah.
So, they gave us the option of staying on campus, but they also gave us the option of leaving, because everything is online due to their protocols they have set forth.
Yeah, nice vocabulary there.
They have set these protocols. Well, they've always had these situations, like from the very beginning.
Yeah.
They've obviously adjusted for the situation, but they said they had training for this. They were prepared. Of course, they had to make adjustments, but in the end, they executed it perfectly.
And me, as a regular civvy over here, a civilian, just living my life, doing my job. I was supposed to go to work, not this past week, 2 weeks ago on Thursday and Friday, but my boss at the end said, no, don't go work at the courthouse, at the little coffee shop.
Crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, he's pushing 60s. He's in the mid 60s, and I said, boss, man, I could cover the place. You've already trusted me in opening and closing the store. And, let me do it on my end. And said, I got your back, I told him. And said, Eddie, come on, let me take care of this. And I got your back. I'm the greenhorn in the team. Basically, I'm a freshman in the store team. But he said, no.
he still hasn't been, he hasn't seen the works yet.
Even though I have already opened the store and closed it. Multiple times already since November, starting Halloween of last year, 2019.
Yeah,
I've been working there. So, am I still considered a freshman if I've been working there since Halloween? Damn it.
Yes.
How long since I stopped being a freshman?
Until they say so. They throw a party and everything. Imagine.
Or there's a new one. You saw the video I made, right? For one of the coworkers that was going to get her license. I made a little video. I haven't posted it anywhere online. This is just a little inside joke, because while that happened, one of the coworkers, female workers, ripped her pants while doing this, and it was funny.
And then SpongeBob came out of nowhere is like, "Oh, here we go."
Yep. So, that's today's what? Today's March
22nd.
22nd, and this
is approximately 2 days after you recorded the second episode. The first two with Misa. Yeah. Of course, he's still a kid, so he might be a little bit retarded. But it's all okay.
Might be none.
He's like, oh, for sure.
Just slow on the uptake, but still, who isn't at that age?
You're right. I mean, not to toot my own horn, but I was.
No, you weren't.
I was there, just kicking ass, taking names.
Taking names, taking ass, and kicking ass.
Taking asses and kicking names.
Yeah.
But it's unfortunately serious. The situation we're here locked up. They got a dog out there who's not Coffee. I think he's his cousin.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, I've been doing my own thing, running my own enterprises on the side besides that work. And it's been slowing down, but still, you gotta work on the struggle. This is just life. You have to continue on, keep moving forward, and hustle. But unfortunately, there's been a lot of fake news out there. Like, for example, my dad, he read something online, I think, that if you put an and disinfectant, like, that there's a way to test the virus, right? Either from your mouth, your saliva, or from droppings or fecal matter through the other end, right? You can be negative on your mouth, but on the other end, where the fecal matter comes out, you can be positive.
I mean, this is still a new thing.
And fake news is that my dad read like on Friday, which we kind of told him no, that you can throw in a disinfectant on the other end, and it'll kill the virus. I'm like, yeah, it'll kill the virus, but it'll also kill you.
Imagine.
Like, people who suffer or want to get or experiment with alcohol, they can also get drunk through that part. And there's been reports of people dying of overdosing in alcohol just by that end alone.
Yeah. There's also been cases where, I don't know if this is true, but supposedly a court in Florida was like, look, the virus cannot survive in high temperatures. Like, for example, he said 136 degrees Fahrenheit.
Where in the world is there 136 degrees Fahrenheit?
Now he's like, boy, dude, which is true. A virus that of like this cannot survive in high temperatures. But he's like, where the hell is it gonna be 136 degrees?
Only in hell on a regular day.
And he said, well, a blow dryer can easily reach those temperatures.
Wait, was this the judge or was this the plaintiff or the defendant?
No. This was an executive meeting with all the boards and members of the local government in Florida.
So what are they trying to say?
They were discussing a possible cure, and they're saying if you just use a blow dryer on your face, it'll cure the coronavirus. Now,
you'll suffer burns.
On the side, now we hear this. On the side, the guy next to him was just rubbing his face like this idiot.
That's safer, and you're spraying the virus onto your hand, though.
Exactly.
It's still safer.
Unfortunately, we don't know a lot. Like, they started off with 3 main systems, and now they reached up to 5.
Systems? Can you elaborate?
Symptoms.
Oh, symptoms. Okay.
Symptoms, like 3. There used to be 3 main symptoms that you should go get tested. Fortunately, here in New York, we have been doing more testing, which is why right now we have the most positive cases because of the fact that we have been testing more.
California and Seattle.
Yeah, but like I said, we have been doing more testing in Seattle and California. They don't really have access to that. I don't know how the hell Cuomo got it, but he got it.
He knows people. He knows. They're like, listen. We need it. We need it. And as he, slowly sticking something pointy at the guy, I was like, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what they were saying. That.
Did you get the text message I sent you?
No.
Oh,
I never do. It goes to my secretary, Marcos. You should know this.
Oh, did my secretary send it to your secretary?
Oh, with the we build a PC?
No, besides
the White Plains.
Yeah, the notification. I got the notification, like a phone call from the local governor for my area. Thanks for blasting that, though.
This?
Blasting the location. Thanks for blasting that. It's just in New York. You should just say that part. But I got a notification system that daily notifies me, and as of today, there are 1,834 people with positive virus detected on them. In my area, there are 34. As of yesterday, there were 19. Today, there are 34. And before that, on Friday, there were 7 people. So it's going up pretty fast. And, like the detection rate, like you were saying.
It's very... Well, I mean, like I said, we've been getting more testing done here in New York. Specifically, in the area of New York.
Yeah.
And county of New York.
Because it takes 48 hours just to get the results from that data. So the data that they got...
Well, supposedly now there's a quicker one.
24
it says
hours?
even 45 minutes.
Is it solid though compared to the 48 hours one?
I mean, they're testing it still, but
So it's not in the wild technically.
they kind of so that's their testing though, Marcos. That they're doing it in the wild. They're doing the regular
Oh,
test
the
and they're
live.
doing
Yeah,
that one.
I get it. Yeah. So,
So that
I
they
guess
can.
it could be both, right? The current information can be from both the 45-minute one and the 48-hour one. And
Yeah.
with the president, they were saying with my local governor or the New York
Cuomo.
Cuomo and Tom Roach. Mine is Tom Roach. That's the guy that calls that has an automated system to report in daily. And
Mhm.
as of today, Tom Roach reported that they are giving testing 10,000 people per day. Meanwhile, last on Wednesday it was 2,000 people per day. So it went up pretty quick from 200 last week to 2,000 on Wednesday to 10,000 per day on Saturday. And they've been running 48 hours with the 10,000 mark per day. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Of course. I
Now,
mean, the more tests, the better.
what about over there in California and Seattle? Like, I'm gonna probably host work with a podcasting group over there, but this is we gotta stay distant but not disconnected. We gotta stay connected, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. Let's see if we can slide into more people's DMs and guest star in their places
Yes, of course.
or have guests
but-
there.
Nah, that's too much work. Imagine.
It's too much work.
No, but unfortunately, the protocol is, or I guess the procedure for this is, of course, social distancing. That's what a lot of social media influencers, basically YouTubers, streamers, they're recommending to stay home. Don't go. Obviously, you can go outside, just 6 feet apart.
Have you seen that meme
just-
of the guy saying,
See, no. This is what I do. I go out and I make a big ass stick. I don't have to be thick. It just got to be long. And it got to be at least 6 feet tall. Like,
I have to be this far away from you? How
And
is
then, like,
Tinder going to
become-
be doing with this?
I mean, it's non-existent. Like, I was like, yo, I feel bad for people who rely on sex because, like, they can't get it out. They can't bust it open. Like,
There's a joke
that's-
asking around how many kids are going to be born in December.
one.
Hmm.
There's always that one motherfucker who could, like, fuck it, let's do it.
But yeah, there's quickly it went. I mean, not.
Well,
quickly.
I mean, like couples are planning on staying together, so they're in a house or maybe an apartment. It might get dark. All of a sudden, some wine came out of nowhere. Candles just lit open. There's a bed, and they're like, well, we only got one option to do here, and then they start Fortniting.
Basically, there was this friend from, this is middle school, early 2000s, and literally she said, oh, that's how our grandparents made literally 5 to 6 kids. I'm like, what? Yeah, they didn't have a TV. Her reference point was that they didn't have TV. I'm like,
Well, I mean, like, we still have TV.
and the birth rates are only going up.
Exactly.
I mean, pollution-wise, pollution's going to go down, they think, right? That's what happened with
It
China.
has been going down. Supposedly in China, it's been going down to at least, I think, 15%. Because, people are not driving anymore. They're like, nah. Even like in California, they have a strict rule where, like, if you're driving outside,
You get a ticket.
you get a ticket. They're like, the fuck you doing? Get back home, you bitch. And just,
Nani?
exactly. And I don't know how they're doing in Washington, but yeah, hopefully, because I heard a lot of people saying that, like, a lot of other states are taking New York for as a big example because
What?
we're the best state. Screw the West Coast.
Oh, no. I like the full U.S. Fudge the contradiction.
But fudge the West Coast.
Nah.
But
Like, how they say Taiwan number 1? I don't think they're going to be saying West Taiwan versus East Taiwan or something like that.
no. But this is America, Marcos.
This is
We say
America. You don't
But
see
you
me
know,
when I'm jumping around.
it's like you know, unfortunately, our president right now is bad mouthing Cuomo, who's the governor of New York State
And
and
Cuomo
nowhere
like
else.
slowly standing up and whipping out his knife, just like shanking some people.
No, but yeah,
Oh wait, the Westchester governor?
no, I said the New York
Cuomo,
State.
New York State, yeah. And who's De Blasio?
He's a mayor of New York City.
Okay, my bad.
Come on, you gotta fact check yourself. You gotta be like, boom, there
That's
it
why
is.
you're here.
Exactly. But you know, even though you know Trump is bad mouthing Cuomo, you know the governor of New York State, the really big state, the best state. Um, you know Cuomo is taking lead. He's taking action. You know,
He's just dusting off the haters,
exactly.
brushing his shoulders off.
He's from the looks of it, he's taking a step day by day because he's been having a lot of meetings lately, live streams on his Twitter.
Yeah,
Which if you are in New York State, you should follow. Just look up Andrew Cuomo. Just look up just look up Cuomo. Yeah, you'll find it. But he has been doing live streams. They are kind of boring, but they're informative.
On Twitch or on YouTube?
No, it's on Twitter.
Oh.
You can't say Twitch anymore, Marcos.
Oh, why?
Because it's illegal.
It got bought by. It's been Amazon.
Shh, it's illegal.
As you put your finger on my on my lips.
It's illegal. It's illegal.
It's free real estate.
But it's illegal. But you know, he's been keeping the people informed. He hasn't left them, you know, in the dust, in the water, just like I can't swim.
Adult swim. Sink or swim.
You know, it wasn't until recently that Trump took action. So, you know.
Picking up his millions.
I think I disagree though. Is Cuomo for president? I'm like, look, chill. He did take lead, but let's not go that far.
It's expected. It's not, you know, this we're only seeing the short term right now. We have to see how it's going to play out, and only after the facts is that we have to think about his what is action report basically.
Yeah.
Not
I mean, like
right
for
now.
now, the quarantine is set for like a month or two. Hopefully by the summer it does line up. There are signs to say that we're not done.
No,
We're not
allegedly,
at the peak yet.
like a winter season, which is at least 3 months, right?
Yeah, but like I feel like they have to blow it up into proportion so that you know they have like if they say like for example, if they say like this will finish definitely for sure by summer, and it doesn't finish till like
September,
October, so like fall, then that's a really big deal. But if they say like, nah, it's gonna take at least 4 years, and it finished in like the other half of the year, so like I said, fall of 2020, that's great because you know they did blow out a portion, but it's better to overestimate than underestimate.
Mm-hmm. You don't see me, but I'm shaking my head, agreeing up and forth. Yes, but remember we were talking about it like on a week ago, I think, like the infection rate. I was saying normally at minimum it's a classroom's
These
worth
rates
per
are
person.
too damn high.
Yeah, it's your money, and you need it now.
Exactly.
Oh, and throughout the week before the whole quarantine, this is officially the quarantine, right? This past week.
Yeah.
Since last week, before the whole thing happened last week.
I would like to say though, if you get your information though from a chubby, little Mexican who was in high school, he may or may not wear braces. He may or may not wear glasses. His name may or may not start with the M and end with the L. But you know, if you do, you should really fact check yourself.
Yeah, this is just the angst of a freshman. High school freshman.
I'm just saying.
I agree,
I'm super
but
saying,
still,
you know.
Yeah,
I'm not saying no names. I ain't taking no name yet.
You're not snitching. You will get stitches, nah.
I ain't saying shit, but like, you know, if you get your information from that little person.
And what about that cough right there? What's up with that?
Oh, it's nothing.
It's free real estate.
It's free real. It's not free real estate. It's investment.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, so you know, there's a lot like before. Remember before the whole this past week happened, you and I were talking like well, I'm just waiting for the quarantine. It's moving too slow. And on last week on Wednesday or Thursday, I listened to the radio more than the TV because I like the short, quick no commercials.
So you like it quick and easy, huh?
No quick ads and all those things, commercials and all those things. I listen to a station called WCBS News Radio 880 on radio.com. I'm not promoting it, but it's a good source for me to listen to my news. I think I told you, right? But still, I listened to a speech or an update by the president and our state president. And there he was saying
You mean our governor?
Our governor. Yeah, you're right. And the president's advisor for the situation, he was saying, it's whatever information we're gathering as of right now, it's out of date because this information takes again 48 hours. But since you told me the 45-minute one, it's pretty good. But when I listened to this report on Wednesday, he was saying, remember, we're here. It was audio, right? So he's like, let's say we're here at 10. The facts of what's happening, that data point at 10 is 48 hours old. So we actually have to overestimate by at least another 10 or double that. That's why when before that, it supported my theory that each person at least infects a classroom's worth of people on a daily basis, which is 30 or 40. So he supported my fact. These kinds of things I don't like being right, but I mean it happened. So it's better that we have to know.
But here's the thing: they're not talking about a typical high school room. They're talking about your high school room, which classroom. Is about 50 to 100.
Classroom, yeah. And this is in Manhattan. Imagine just how many people you walk by on the train station on and back to work or on an errand. Over in White Plains, it got quiet, in a good way.
Yeah.
You can only hear the bus or a car here and there. That reminds me of our hometown of my parents and your dad, right? And your mom's, right? In Mexico.
I cannot agree nor deny.
Confirm nor deny.
No, I cannot agree or deny.
Oh, you don't agree?
I may be able to confirm. It just depends what I can get.
I'm
not saying I can't confirm. I'm just saying I can't agree.
I'll Venmo some cash later on.
Yeah.
Or PayPal. Do you prefer PayPal or Venmo?
I prefer my automated system.
Oh, the courier system. Yeah. Good luck with the guy getting to your house because he can't get out of his own house.
Who said it was a guy?
Oh.
Who said it was a human?
Drop mic, no.
Just boom. No, yeah. So let's step away from this little incident that's global and talk about
the real stuff.
The real stuff. Everything's canceled.
Oh, what about the dubbing? Do you think they close their offices? That's got to be essential?
I hope so.
That's got to be essential personnel, right?
If you listen to anime dub and it's not shonen, like I'll give it to you if you watch like Naruto dub or Dragon Ball, like the typical shonen,
Boruto
right?
dub, but who's gonna watch
that?
No,
we can't mention that name. That name don't exist. Okay. It's trash.
Oh, this is the anime section, by the way.
Yeah. But
if you stop listening, but still, this is our opinion.
If you deliberately watch anime dub and it's not a shonen, you gotta check yourself again.
You gotta stop that.
Yeah, you gotta stop. I'm just saying, cause like
Slice of Life is pretty good.
Due to events past
events 2 years ago, even.
No, it's a year
since the great
because
Saldana thing.
No, we can't say any names. I can't say any names. We're not saying no names. That was a spaghetti they just mentioned. But due to events, not even due to events, not only to last year, but just occurring. I don't support the dub, at least from Funimation.
Ooh. So you go pirated.
But
you're folks.
No,
first folks. He supports pirated. Oh, Crunchyroll. My bad.
Yeah, come on. And of course pirating. But like let's be honest, like other than like, oh my gosh, support them. Like
pirating has gone down.
What are you talking about? It's gone up. You kidding me? It'll never go down. Trust me. I know.
People in the business?
It's like I know that like a lot of people, especially like influencers, YouTubers or whatnot, like to say, if you want to really support, the anime or whatever,
Yeah.
Go out, watch the anime in like a certified place like Crunchyroll,
Mm-hmm.
Viz, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That and Funimation, of course.
But
Uh,
still, that's another
or
place.
or to buy the manga, or the Shonen Jump issues if they have them here, which
Do
I
they
don't
dub
think they
those?
do. No, they don't. You mean do they
Unfortunately.
translate them?
Yeah, do they? What's the? Okay.
You gotta
Yes.
use it. You gotta use the
What's
proper
the complete word of
terminology.
dub though? What does
The
that mean?
dub is when you voice over it,
So when I just say voiceover, dub,
because
it's
that's
been
not good
around for a
enough.
while. Oh, it's not short enough.
Exactly. But I'm like, let's be honest here. The average person, unless you like your life is invested into the weebness, is not gonna pay for this, because them bills be stacking up, and you're like, nah,
How many body pillows do you have?
huh?
you,
No, let's
plead the
not
fifth.
steer off topic.
You plead the fifth.
Let's not steer off topic there. So, but like, we shouldn't like we shouldn't. What was I saying? Ah, yes. Obviously buy every now and then something good for like a volume or whatnot. But let's be honest here. We all gonna go on a website, maybe like Kiss Anime or whatever. I can mention that because they don't do no copyright stuff. We go on these website and we watch our shows, but like for dubbing, like I get like in the beginning it was something good. It was fans. Most people don't speak Japanese here in America.
Oh, the fan
It's a
dub.
shame. No, I mean, like, it did start off as a fan dub, but look, it started off as something cool, something neat, but then money came into play, and of course, in order to run these things, it costs
Became a
money.
business, yeah.
But that's when it became something for fun and love to a business. And when you go into a business, there's some things you have to kill, and one of those things is love.
It's your heart. Oh,
I mean, I guess, and then once you lose the love in something, then it just becomes trash.
trash.
Like the dubbing. Now here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
I say that's trash, but the only voice actor I would say that I would support, not because of like skill. Obviously, they're all great actors.
And there's a
Like,
reason why they're in that business.
Yeah, but the only person I would support is my guy here, Kagi Films, with the largest nose that he looks like an arrow. Kagi, aka Alejandro Saab, aka
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I heard about him. He's pretty good.
he's cool. He's
And
cool.
collected.
Like I know, like, I don't know him personally, but to
You should
YouTube,
try
you know that.
contacting him through Instagram or Twitter.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that, Marco.
Little side
But
story.
he's cool because of not only what he works in Funimation, but his outside work as well.
Oh,
But
a freelancer. All of those are freelance. What am I saying?
he's not a freelancer. He's a YouTuber.
Okay, yeah, he's a content
Freelancers are people that like jump around and stuff. They don't have something steady. He has something steady.
creator. A content creator.
Yeah. But these other actors, which I will not say names, but their first name may start with an M, last name may be R. I'm saying, they're not. They used to be there for the love of the show, and now this just went to trash. But anyway, let's talk about some anime.
So does this cancel out all the dubbing in the past work dubbing or just present work dubbing? Or the entire thing?
Well, it depends. Well, I mean, I guess you could say it's more present because it's due to recent events.
Yeah.
But like, don't get me wrong, the past were good. Now, not so much. So yeah, the present dubbing.
And then you got to think
But
about
now-
it. If there's
now we
alliances with the like you were saying, business moves, you have to consider. Back in early 2000 or mid 2008, there was Crunchyroll and Funimation team, right, working side by side. That's basically the golden age, right? Would you consider that the golden age of no
No, no, no.
of companies working together to get
The
content
golden
out?
age was when I would go Saturday mornings, turn
But
on
as a company wise,
my morning cartoon. Oh, company wise,
company moves.
maybe not 2008. Maybe
No,
more
I'm not
like.
saying time wise. I'm saying moves, which would be a lapse of time, like a snapshot. Like
You mean like when Funimation was working with Crunchyroll?
yes,
No.
no.
As far as like,
Besides
not
them
really.
being created,
Because like in the end they became they split apart.
but I'm
you know?
not saying that was okay. That's a good time that they decided to work together, and then they found better. One of those companies found a better option, right? And they had to split.
Yeah. But like even then I would say still no.
Oh, okay.
Just because like, you know, even like you have to of course add on the time events during that time during that period.
Mhm.
You said around 2008. Well, people were watching, like I said, in Saturday mornings. I'm still in my PJs. I grab my bowl of cereal
Toonami.
and no. What do we mean Toonami? Toonami did not come out in the Saturday mornings.
No, I mean that's something that you just. I don't know why you made me think about
You see-
Toonami.
You see Toonami because I think you mentioned it in an other episode, and Miso was, or some other person was like, I don't know what. Fortunately, I grew up with it, so Toonami came. So like Toonami, it was like the in between. It was like
A
so you
gateway.
get to so let me just add time. So from X to like 8 p.m. was Cartoon Network, and then from 8 to 10 was Toonami, and Toonami was mostly focused on anime, but there was other stuff too
Samurai
because I think
Jack.
Samurai Jack came around, and that's American.
Merc.
And then Adult Swim, which is like I don't really like to get into because Robot Chicken is weird.
And what Aquaforce?
You read like I said, it's very much like even now I still wouldn't watch Adult Swim because it's just weird. It's like once you get past 10, you never go on Cartoon Network. It's gone. You don't go back to Cartoon Network till the next day.
You didn't even watch Boondocks? Boondocks was from Adult
No,
Swim.
Boondocks was it?
Yeah.
I mean, but like how often? It wasn't that often.
I think it was.
Like, it probably came out every night, but not like you probably had to wait
every
till
new
like 3 in
episode
the
was
morning.
like every 11 maybe or 12. I mean, I saw all of this in college, so I would see no
Oh.
episode of the Boondocks like around come on
You
11.
see, I was still a youngster.
Like in back in my day, I would stay up
Back-
like after doing my homework and all those things in college with my classmates or roommates, and
Mhm.
we would look, we don't even know what time it is, and we would order some food and say, oh look, Boondocks is on, let's watch it, and after that play some GameCube, some Smash Bros Melee, and then
Yeah.
oh look, it's 3 a.m. or 4.
But you see, I was a good boy. I had a curfew.
You got a what?
I had a curfew.
Oh, okay. No, and that was the same GameCube you gave me. People were offering to buy it off me. I was like, no. I
Oh,
bought
yeah.
more controllers. I even bought more controllers.
But like Adult Swim, even to this day, is a place where I will never visit because it's just weird.
It's got its
but
up and down.
but Toonami
But
was
I
cool.
generally
Like,
agree with you.
I will stay up for Toonami because
It had
Toonami.
its own story plot, its own plot, right? Within the intro.
I mean, no, I guess you could say that, but it was just like because it was the same thing every time it came on.
Or there were, as an ad, there would be like a short storyline about the main character of the intro, like fighting off intruders. Like 3 different. The last time I heard about 3 different guys came on because the first one got killed by like an alien thing because it was literally in space. He got eaten by the blob.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like Toonami only had a time frame of about 2 hours.
Easily, that would be
And
DBZ,
that second, yeah,
Samurai
Sailor Moon.
Champloo, or Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon, I don't think, maybe.
Yeah, it
Sailor
did
Moon.
come on.
Cardcaptor Sakura,
which I didn't watch.
Samurai Champloo, Cowboy Bebop, and Samurai Jack.
Yeah, Samurai Jack. Because like I said, but here's the thing: we always say Saturday morning cartoons, but in my case, that didn't came out in the Cartoon Network.
That'll be
That came out in
WB11.
CW.
CW, yeah.
CW now. Or it wasn't a PIX back in the day?
No. Still, or Fox. I would see Beyblade.
Or Fox, yeah, Fox X.
Fox Kids, yeah. And they'll be like Beyblade or what was the other one? Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Metabots.
Yeah, and also Dragon Ball.
Metabots.
Megabot, yeah.
Metabot. You never saw Metabots, did you?
No.
Zatch Bell.
Yeah, I think so, but I didn't really get into it.
Yeah, I understand. And
but yeah, Toonami was. But here's it. Like I said, it has a 2 hours time span. I hated that. It's like, I wish it would go off until midnight instead.
But you were in middle. I was in elementary school. People probably who watched those were in middle or high school, so they didn't have to worry about the sleep schedule. I was in elementary school, and even that during that time of my life, I wasn't watching TV that much. Whatever little I saw was mostly Batman the animated series back in the day and Dragon Ball Z.
And Teen Titans.
No, Teen Titans wasn't there yet. I was in middle school.
Because I grew up with Teen Titans.
I grew up with Teen Titans as well. My little brother grew up with Teen Titans. I don't know if you grew up with it. I grew up with Shaolin Showdown as well.
I did as well.
And Kids Next Door.
I did as well. Well, I mean, no, you didn't really, because like, I grew up with that as a kid, but you were like...
In middle school, I grew up watching all those.
And I was in elementary.
And I was also watching Juniper Lee and Jake Long.
Oh, Jack Long?
Jake Long.
You remember the Jackie Chan animated one?
Yes. I was here. I was in this country when that happened.
Was good.
You were where?
That was good.
I was in the elementary school.
I was in between places, moving.
But still, you're like 4 years younger than me, or 3.
Yeah, I'm the prime age.
What? How old
you're
are you?
4.
4? Yeah. So you're 2 years. My middle brother and I were 2.5 years. So you're 2 years younger than him.
No, I'm 3 years younger than him.
So then you're 6 years younger than me.
Maybe. Just maybe.
I'm 27. You're
21.
So yeah, you're 6 years younger than me. So yeah, when I was watching Kids Next Door, Juniper Lee. Did you ever see Juniper Lee in Cartoon Network?
No.
It's basically the Jackie Chan show, but it was a girl, and she was also Asian.
She was Asian.
Yeah.
Juniper Lee. That sounds familiar. Let me see.
In Cartoon Network, this is the animated cartoons, not just anime section of the show now.
Oh wait, yeah. I did watch it. I just wasn't. I guess I don't remember because I only saw a few bits.
It's a good series. I'd say it's better than Jake Long, but I'd feel blasphemous. I feel sinful saying that.
Nah,
that's a show you should watch.
Jake Long was really good.
Jake Long ended nicely. I mean, it had an ending. Juniper Lee just stopped, I think, broadcasting. And
No. Samurai Jack just stopped.
It ended. Officially, it ended.
It ended like 10 years ago.
2 years.
It ended 10 years later.
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years. But it ended 10 years later because I still remember watching that last episode. I was like, the fuck?
When he was in the mountains, right, with the priests?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like,
Then he lost his sword?
Mm-hmm. And he's like, and he's in the mountain. And that's the end of the episode. 10 years later.
But talking about shows that just drop and come back, Bleach. Oddly enough, is coming back in 2021.
No,
they confirmed it.
I thought it ended.
It didn't. Well, the manga ended, but the anime stopped after.
They're doing a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood then thing.
No, because they're gonna start off in the 1,000-Year War arc.
Okay, because
1,000-Year Blood War arc, which is like
Full Metal. The Full Metal Alchemist.
Series. We don't speak of Full Metal, Marcos.
And then there was a Brotherhood.
Dende.
Then Dende happened.
And then Dende. And then they got Dended.
Yeah, and
1,000-year blood war.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be sick. It's the last arc. It's the last arc in the manga.
Yes.
That's where it wraps everything up. I mean, like, a lot of people didn't like it because it was rushed, but I feel like it was good. Still.
Mm-hmm.
Like it kind of made some BS things, but in the end, it kind of did wrap it up pretty well. You know.
And you're the official person besides the other Animal and Fanman and Raph that I think. Oh, and Nighty Night Sky. What's his? I think that you are the closest person that I can think of being an expert on Bleach.
Yeah.
Because I remember in high school, this animal, not this animal was like, oh, he was preaching for Bleach back in the day. Like, it's holy. There's a sword. I mean, it's a shonen, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. It's another Naruto, but during or before.
But here's the thing. For me, like back in the day, I would really like hop on Naruto, but now that I think about it, it's It's
for
not.
Its time. It was alright.
I still feel like Bleach was a better anime than Naruto.
1990s, in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s.
It was part of the big three: Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto.
But then they got the Fire Nation attacked and stopped.
Yeah, but because if you think about it real quick, like for example, Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Naruto was really good. There's no hands down.
I was outside of the country, waking up at 2 a.m. and watching it on Cartoon Network in another language. But then Naruto Shippuden came around, and to be honest, 75% of it felt like filler. And then a lot of it was running, even when it wasn't the filler. They were doing the story, and they were running to the objective, which is I found very annoying.
Yeah, it wasn't. To be honest, Naruto Shippuden doesn't really pick up until the final Great War, which
had the backstory. The backstories were good, but they're not contributing towards the whole thing.
Well, I mean, like what backstories? Because
the Jiraiya one, when Naruto met up with the female. Remember the female ninja that Jiraiya beat, and she said, "I should marry you." And
you mean
no?
You mean the crystal one?
No, that's not a movie.
I think you're talking about the movie.
It's not a movie.
I think you're talking about the movie.
No,
because she asked
when Naruto was going back back with a Killer Bee to start the training.
Mm-hmm.
They ran into a female ninja of Naruto's age, and they didn't know.
You talking about Sakura?
No, another female ninja from another village, from another village, and the teacher of that female youngster ninja of Naruto's age. The teacher of that ninja was the teacher that got beat by Jiraiya, and she was like the sage of the
yeah, that's filler.
Yeah, but I'm saying that filler was good. I'm not saying knocking on some filler is interesting.
No,
but it doesn't contribute to the entire story.
I thought all of the filler in Naruto was terrible.
Shippuden,
yes. Like the only good one, let me take it back.
I feel like the title says on it. The Wind Chronicles, it's filler.
But let me take it back. Naruto Shippuden doesn't pick up until Pain gets introduced.
Yeah,
and then fight.
When Pain drops
then it starts picking up.
Pain dropping the D on the village.
Just boom.
D for despair.
But like I said, it didn't
and then the JK, he brings everyone to life.
Yeah.
Do you think he's gonna do that?
Versus like who?
Since the beginning, Pain, he was gonna kill some people and then eventually
he knew what he was doing
and bring them back.
Yeah. But and going back with the whole Bleach thing, Bleach, like some of the fillers were all right. They're not great, but they were reasonable.
Out of the three, that's the one that I still don't want to hop on to. Bleach, the Bleach story.
You gotta hop on Bleach. It's a great story.
I only hopped onto it via osmosis of the story.
Because you still hop on it.
Like a 15-year-old beats people who trained for thousands of years just to become a. That's how powerful he is, right? The 15-year-old. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like most of the characters are 15. Did you know that the age
No,
of consent was 15
where
in Japan?
I
In
guess
Japan,
I guess it was.
like, because if you think about it, all of like, especially like,
They're hundreds of
like
years old. The
no,
the,
no, no, no,
the captain.
for shonen and all that, like all the main characters are around the age of 15, 14.
Is this your theory?
No, no, it's
Proven
confirmed.
with fact by who?
It's fact. You could look at it. Like, for example, like My Hero. How old is Deku? Deku was 15.
They're entering high school. That's 13
Yeah.
or 14.
I
don't know how Uraraka is
that.
that stacked at 14 or 13. No 13 or 14-year-old is that stacked. Or
And like, but yeah, it's just because of that. It's because the age of consent is about 15
or 14. I understand Midnight though. Midnight's a freak.
For My Hero,
she needs Jesus.
She needs long dick style.
Why am I giggling?
But what was I gonna say? I think an anime you should continue watching. I don't know if you still are.
Demon Slayer.
What? No, you should have already watched that.
No, I haven't. It hasn't come out.
Come on. It has.
Dubbing. And, there you go. There's something I should catch up on then.
But don't watch the dub. Watch the sub.
Okay, though, I'm only gonna watch it dub.
No. Watch the sub.
And ReZero dub.
But the anime I'm talking about is the one you should know. Black Clover. It's really good.
I'm not saying it's not good.
But are you saying it's good?
I caught up with it with the buddies, getting him out of jail, and they're gonna go see some. They're gonna see some D outside, so that the aim Asta could be a free man, and then the guy from the whatever Eagles, poisoned him with mercury basically, so that he can know his every location.
Yeah.
Mercury poison, man. He could have eaten 100 fish and still not get that amount of mercury in his body.
Yeah,
it's an anime,
but it's good. It's good. It's good. You cannot knock it.
And then the two girls, the one that's acting all tsundere, and then the other girl that's a yandere, the cousin. They're basically a separation of the one that was going to get married with the elf, right? The one that was going to get married with the elf back in the past is a combo of those two girls, right? No. You know who I'm talking about, right? The
sister of the Magic King?
Yeah. The one that died.
No.
She look like both of those girls combined?
No.
She doesn't? You sure?
Yes. I think you're just not taking your meds again.
No. It's been 2 hours. I already took at least 4. Nah, I'm just kidding.
But Black Clover, it should be watched. It should be looked into.
It's would you consider it to be the shonen of this past 2 years? It's been around since 2018 or 20?
Past 2 years? Nah.
Back before you even left to college, you were saying watch Black Clover, watch 2016. So the past 4 years.
Yeah.
I saw the first 8 minutes of the first episode and this annoys me, and didn't watch it until episode 100 came out. I'm like, the fight that you were saying. And literally in 3 days, I caught, 3 or 4 days, there were some days with no sleep. I caught up watching everything.
You gotta give it a chance. It's good. You can't deny greatness.
I want to watch the Devil's a Part-Timer season 2.
Nah, that's never coming out.
Or Overlord.
Maybe.
Or what else? Log Horizon. Have you given it a chance?
No.
Some people consider one of the main characters to be the best character, like up there.
Nah, not even. That's not even top 10.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't even
just because you
20.
haven't seen it doesn't mean it isn't true.
I just know.
No, you're just being egocentrical then.
No. I just know.
Ethnocentrical even.
Because, I told you must ascend.
Well, that means you need to descend first to know the bottom in order to go up to recognize
I've already ascended.
Gold and platinum. According to who?
To me.
And that's your thought right there, and that's
Exactly. It's the right one.
it's not the right.
But
one,
yeah,
but still, we agree to disagree, and we can still continue talking. We're not gonna be like end of conversation. Hang on. No, because
So
of
you
those
agree
different
that I'm
ideas.
right?
I agree that you're not right, and that we can continue
So
talking
you're saying that I'm right?
as a civil people, not adults, because who knows about this, life. We just whatever we like, we continue, and beat each other's
Watch
yeah.
October.
2020. MHA. Should I continue watching that?
Yeah, of course. What are you talking about? They just released a new episode today. Yesterday.
Yesterday, I need to catch up with that.
That's what like they released. They've been releasing songs, or I guess like OSTs,
Original,
but in
soundtrack?
English.
Okay, by content creators or original from the team?
No, not from the team.
Nice. Have you been catching up with the real question here? The Scientific Railgun season 3?
No, that's trash. I'm gonna take that silence to be yes.
You're wrong.
I don't. I mean, like, I don't really
You're like I don't like trash.
Yeah, I don't like trash. I really don't like certain magical index. I think it's like
no,
boring.
Railgun, not magical index.
But it's based off of that, isn't it?
It's a spin-off story. It's like the princess, the sword princess.
So how can I like the spin-off if I don't like the original?
Because you need to improve your taste.
Nah, I've already improved it to the max, and it's great.
It's great.
I'm like I have the god tongue.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
In order to have the god tongue, you even need to taste the other series. She even at least tasted. You
no,
yeah. But this is the
it's just one and that's it.
What about Danmachi, the spin-off with the sword princess? What'd you think about that one?
I thought that wasn't that bad. It was basically just like a rerun of the first season, but just through her eyes. But you should have finished watching Demon Slayer.
I need to start watching Demon Slayer. I recommended it to you without even watching, and I'm like, just on precedent, I don't want to watch it.
But you haven't watched it, and you're saying
even though I recommended it, I'm like, what the heck?
Come on, you have to watch it.
I'm judging myself more than I'm receiving your judging from you. Like, come on, guy. This is me. I'm talking to myself. I'm third person.
But yeah, watch the animation. Animation is crisp.
Black
It's like when you receive a new $100 bill from the bank, you're like, it's like crisp.
It's a piece of paper.
Crisp. You just like you feel it. And you're like,
it's like when you bite into one of those sandwiches from Rooster's Market.
Exactly. You're just like
yum. Like
you become like me, so you're yes, like that.
Yeah, I agree with you. But what else? Have you seen Kill la Kill?
Again, trash.
Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Same team from Dragon Ball Z, and
no.
And what's same team of Dragon Ball Z and Gurren Lagann.
I mean, I didn't finish watching Gurren Lagann.
Gurren Lagann is the predecessor of Darling and the Franxx, and you saw how that one ended.
Yeah, trash.
I don't disagree. But at least, Gurren Lagann ended nicely.
But was it really a predecessor of...
Yes, it's the same team.
But is it, though?
I mean, team-wise, people that worked on it, yes. And time-wise, yes.
But...
Quality-wise, it had its ups. No. It didn't have a complete ending. Like, the plot was jumping around. Like, you didn't get to know more about the guys that were in those pods.
No. It had an ending, but nobody liked it.
And people is entitled to their own opinion, but my own critique is like, remember the part when they broke in? Oh no, it was their own pod, right? That they found out that they were experimentals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and the girl wanted to get pregnant just because of that.
You see, I was mad at that because my guy over there was helping her out. And then she's like,
The guy that was being tsundere or yandere towards her?
being nice, being simp.
Oh, a regular person.
Exactly.
Glasses guy or the chubby guy?
Chubby guy. I'm like, yo, this
My
guy
guy's
was
being right.
But here's the thing. I can forgive that. I couldn't forgive the ending.
And I agree. I mean, it tried to end. It feels like there was some backstory that we don't know. And I want to interview someone from the team eventually. You know, if
Maybe.
if
Well, I mean,
you know,
like,
the infinite universe.
I feel like
allows
they could have
it.
ended it. They could have ended that differently. But you know, it's whatever. It's
Another anime in the infinite.
Like I
anime.
said, if someone tells me should I watch Dolly and Frank, no. Don't.
Even though you were watching it,
Even though I was watching it every week, I was a waste of my
like
time.
a faithful man going to church.
Exactly, but it was a waste of my time.
What about this one Demon Slayer? It's done, right?
The first season is done, and you should all watch it. You should stop whatever you're doing and just watch it.
Okay, and I cut
Just cut off. Nah, but it's a really good. Not only is it a really good story. Like some people call it bland at the beginning, but it was something different.
It started
And
small.
like I said, the animation, it's just crisp. Just
Damn, the high budget over here with the sound effects.
exactly, it's crisp. It's to me, it's the best animation I've seen in an anime, excluding movies, ever. Like this. Then again, it is like a brand new anime, but it's crisp. Like it's just amazing. It's the color work, the animation. I busted at least 3 nuts every episode.
Calm
At the very
down.
least.
You were at full mast.
I was full mass at the beginning.
Oh.
And at the end, I finished 3 times. Like each episode.
Out of how many? Out of how many?
I'm not
nuts?
talking about. Huh?
You finished 3. You busted 3 nuts out of how many nuts? 5?
No, it's 3 out of 3.
Oh, damn.
So like,
How many nuts is it? Is it My Hero?
I mean, like a scale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
So, okay. I'll give you a better scale. So from 1 to 5, Demon Slayer was a 5, right?
no room for improvement. Just the standard.
Exactly.
Okay.
My Hero was like a 2
Oh.
because I really
Of
don't like the
excitement.
animation.
So it's gone down in quality for you,
Yes,
but
which is typical.
because you got bored to the normacy or the
Well, like
it's
I'm
become
not,
normal. Expected.
Listen. Before Demon Slayer, I would say like it was like a 4. My Hero. Now though, it's like a 2, 2.5.
Is it
Demon
fault?
Slayer just like up
Is
the
it
bar.
fault of the story, how it's progressing, or part of the story, or it's just life?
I'm talking about animation
Oh, okay.
wise. No, the story is. I think the story is pretty good for My Hero. It's not the greatest, but it's not that bad.
So you're just talking about animation specifically, comparing animation styles. Okay. And
for example, Black Clover, and
yeah, I was gonna
towards the
ask.
middle of it was a 1.
I was gonna ask that. Okay. When
Now
you
it's like
showed
a
me
2.
when you showed me that video that the quality was weird about that fight with the Diamond Kingdom kid,
Yeah, it was trash.
that's the lowest of the low.
Yeah, they had a 0.
What?
I'm like, how you?
You were thinking of
must say-
dropping the series because of that animation?
But here's the thing. I found something even worse
What?
than that fight. And you know what it is?
No. Within Black Clover?
No, it's not within Black Clover. It's another anime.
Okay.
You know what it is?
Which one?
7 Deadly Sins.
What happened there? I'm not.
Escanor versus Meliodas. That animation was trash.
Escanor. Is there a new season out?
There's a new, season 3.
Escanor versus Meliodas. I haven't. I've only
You
seen.
haven't read the manga?
No, Escanor
I can
versus
spoil it for
Esterosa.
you right
No,
now.
please, no.
Do it.
No.
I'm gonna do it.
I want to. So I need to watch. Is it on Crunchyroll?
No, I mean, right now, no.
It's only on Netflix.
It's only on. No, not even on Netflix. It's on pirated.
Japanese Netflix.
Yeah.
Wait,
But
you
like
said kiss anime?
that fight is a hype fight, and they messed it up.
Messed it up.
Yo,
Messed it up.
they had fan animations. People made in the closet that was better than this.
No.
I lived like after watching the episode, I was like, okay,
You were
just
crying
say
a little
psych
bit?
right now. Say psych right now. I was like, show me the real thing. Like, come on.
What
didn't
happened?
say
Was
psych.
it because of coronavirus?
No, it was before the coronavirus.
How old
This
is
came out in January.
Oh, it was already out in China, though.
Yeah,
when
but
was
we're
the
talking
Chinese
about
New
Japan.
Year's? Look how close it is.
Not enough.
Not
No
enough an excuse.
No excuses.
Okay,
They should have done better.
I agree. I follow your opinion in that case.
You want
was
to
that bad?
call it? It's already an hour.
So it's been an hour. This is the third episode. You saw that I put the decimal points just in case if I want to add on to the subject. This is just the 1.0, 2.0, 3.0. It's just as a form of me. Oh, I want to continue on the subject later on. I feel like this is a good ending for this third episode of Life and Sundry.
Yeah.
And it's techie, right? So Life, Tech, and Sundry.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't even talk about tech, did we?
We're using tech. Like right now, I'm using an
okay,
AT3035.
let me tell you the tech updates.
Oh yeah,
It's canceled.
No, the Pixel 3a, the Pixel 4a.
We'll leave that next time.
That's
it's already now,
that's tech. Yeah, I agree. So, if anyone's listening / watching, see you next time. Nice talking with you, J-Man.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone out there, stay safe wherever you are in the world listening to this.
Stay inside,
like he said, and peace out, Buttercups. Have fun storming the castle.
What is this?